So I just stumbled upon this amazing app called TrackWeight that turns your MacBook's trackpad into a weighing scale. That's wild.
Wait, what? You mean I can actually weigh things using my laptop? How does that even work?
Right? It uses the force touch sensors in the trackpad. When you put your finger down, it detects pressure. That's the key.
No way. So it measures weight simply by detecting how hard you're pressing on it. That's really interesting because it's so intuitive.
Exactly. You rest your finger on the trackpad and then place an object on top, but you have to maintain contact. So it's like a balancing act.
I love that idea, but how does it know how much pressure corresponds to a weight?
Great question. It uses this open multi-touch support library to access all sorts of pressure readings that typical apps can't reach.
Ah, I see. So it's getting precise data from the trackpad, which is super cool. But how accurate is it?
They validated it against actual digital scales by comparing known weights. Turns out the data is already measured in grams.
That's incredible. I'm trying to picture how that comparison looks, though. They must do some serious calibration.
For sure, they actually placed the MacBook on a conventional scale during testing to ensure accuracy across different weights.
So they had to calibrate it directly, huh? That gives it a level of credibility. I never would have thought of using a laptop like that.
Right? And the calibration process is critical because you have to keep your finger touching for the readings.
That's fascinating. So if I put something metallic on it, doesn't that mess up the reading?
Good point. Metal objects can trigger the sensors, so they suggest placing a piece of paper in between to improve accuracy.
Wow, that's a practical solution. It shows how clever this whole setup is. But who thought to create this?
The app is actually built by Takuto Nakamura, and it relies heavily on his library. It's impressive how innovative people can be.
Definitely. And the fact that it's all done with SwiftUI and combined for data flow is pretty advanced.
Absolutely. You can see how modern development tools make it easier to tap into hardware capabilities.
It kind of opens the door for more creative uses of technology like this. What might we not have discovered yet?
Exactly. Imagine what else we can do with existing tech that we don't think of. It's a whole new playground.
This really blows my mind. But, what are the limitations of TrackWeight? Like, can I use it for everything?
Well, it's not for critical measurements or commercial use. It's more of an experimental tool, so accuracy can vary.
That makes sense. So it's really just for fun or educational purposes, right? Which is a shame, but oh well.
Totally. But think about the creativity it inspires. It's like a blend between tech and everyday problem solving.
Right. It's a reminder to look at the tech we already have and think, how can I use this differently?
Exactly. It's all about perspective. The more we play with tech, the more discoveries we make.
And this is just one app. I wonder what else is out there that's using existing technology in innovative ways.
Oh, there's so much potential. This conversation has me thinking, what would other everyday items become if reimagined?
I love that. It's fascinating to think what other tools could offer unexpected functionalities.
For real, let's stay curious. So if I took this concept further, what other household items could act as sensors?
Whoa, that gives me chills. Imagine if kitchen items could integrate with apps like this to enhance cooking.
Exactly. It could make cooking more interactive, just like smart kitchen gadgets, but with everyday tools.
Wow, I'm picturing a world where creativity with tech leads to new culinary experiences. That's mind-blowing.
I know, right? The possibilities feel endless. It's all about perspective and tapping into what we have.
Exactly. But wait, what would be your ideal kitchen tool to get the TrackWeight treatment?
Oh, that's a fun thought. I think a cutting board could do wonders. How cool would it be to weigh ingredients while chopping?
Now that's a game changer. Weighing while prepping could make recipes so much easier to follow. Revolutionary.
For sure. It could even help with portion control or helping with meal prep. What if we all started thinking this way?
This could reshape how we interact with our tools daily. It's mind-boggling. What a fun thought experiment.
Right? It changes everything once we start exploring the relationship between our tech and how we use it.
Well, it leaves us with a lot to think about. What other surprising connections could we uncover?
Exactly. That's the beauty of curiosity. I can't wait to see what we might discover next.